I love business. I'm really into business because I did business in college, and I business and marketing, and I'm really excited about the fact that I'm able to I was able to tell people about products and help them to make a decision about if they want to buy the product or not, or what kind of product they want to choose from. It's really interesting, and yeah. So after my college, after college, two of my friends and I we decided to create our own company. We created our own IT company, and ever since it's been good. So we worked hard. We worked really hard for the first couple of years, and now the company is actually on its own. Of course, it's actually duplicating. It's working by itself right now, and that's another story. That's another story. But one of the things that actually happened to me when I immigrated to the United States, I decided to do something challenging. I decided to jump into medical research, and medical research is really interesting because we help patients to provide them with multiple treatment options. Patients who have diseases that there's almost no treatment, we help them to come up with some kind of treatment in the form of clinical trials where they get treated, and sometimes we're really excited when we get those good results and patients are treated and it's really excited, but other times we lost the patients in the process. That's a sad thing, but it's what it is, and that's how medications are being generated. That's how medications are being created or processed to the pharmacy. Anyway, but there was one thing that happened to me on June 2nd, 2016. June 2nd, 2016. This date's always gonna stick in my mind because it's a day that I always thought about it, and it's a day that changed the way I started thinking about my life, and not just me, but the lives of the people around me and my family, my daughter, and it all changed the way things started happening for me. So on this date, this glorious day. I went to work medical researcher in the doctor's office, and I had a severe abdominal pain. I was rushed to the hospital. And in the OR, the doctor said, "Hey, you have a perforated ulcer, and you're gonna go in for surgery. That's what we recommend because it's really urgent. It's a good thing you rush to the hospital at this time, and if you can't, you really gotta go to the surgery right now." As a young dad, my daughter was 7 months old at the time, and I was excited to provide to my family, to take care of my family. Everything's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be perfect with all the promises that I made to them. But how am I gonna stay in the hospital right now for surgery? I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be out of the surgery alive. Thank God I'm out of the surgery alive, but that actually was a turning point for me because I started thinking, why? How am I gonna do this? I live in New York, man. It's hard. How am I gonna provide for my family? How am I gonna, feed myself? How am I gonna pay for my bills? How am I gonna do this? How? I had all these questions to myself, but at the end of the day, I realized I just had to sign a consent form and go for the surgery. And after the surgery, the doctor said I'm gonna be home for 3 months without working. That was terrible. That was really terrible. I said to the doctor, I have a family to feed, man. He said, it's a choice. You really have to stay home. But if you want to go out, it's up to you. You're gonna be back here in a couple of days. So I stick to the doctor's advice, went home, after the surgery, thank God I'm still alive. I went home and sitting home with my family. I was thinking about it. What am I gonna do to provide income? How am I gonna do to provide meals or provide for the family? And it was hard, man. I mean, that was freaking hard. Yeah, that was really hard. And I think about it right now. These are things that these are moments that kind of put tears in your eyes, and those are life-changing moments right there. Life-changing moments right there. But I reached out to a friend of mine who was into sales and marketing, direct sales and marketing, and I said, "Hey man, I didn't tell him about my surgery because I know it was legally not right for me to go back to work." But I called him up. I said, "Hey man, do you have anything that I can do on the side while I'm ready to go back to work?" So he said, "Yeah, we are recruiting right now in my job." And I said, "Okay, cool. I'm gonna come." I did an interview, and they hired me. I was working there as a sales rep. And the sales rep, what I did was moving from door to door, like a direct sales, person moving from door to door, selling Amazon services, the Fires TV and the internet and telephone service. So I was actually selling that. So by my first month, I only made 2 sales. I only made 2 sales in my first month, and the guy whom I was working with, the guy whom I was training with, he got the commission for the sales. he got the commission for the sales. So when I went to the manager, I said, hey man, it's the end of the month. I didn't get paid the last 2 weeks, so like, what's up? He said, no, dude, this is training. You don't get paid for training. You don't get paid for probation. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, you don't get paid for probation, man. You didn't know this? I said, it's not in the contract. I said, dude, there's no contract. So that was terrible. That was terrible, because now I'm thinking about it. Now it's funny, but it wasn't funny at the time. Honestly, it wasn't funny, because that was like horrible. I'm like, I need money, man. I have a family to take care of. Like, I can't do this. He said, dude, you're gonna start getting paid next month. I see you have skills. You have skills, man. You know how to talk to people. You have skills. You can make a killing with this. So next month I didn't show up. I said, I'm not gonna do this. How am I sure I'm gonna get compensated this time around? You know, it might be another month wasted, another wasted month. You know, I have to pay for my clothing. I have to pay for my this. I have to pay for you know, subway rides or bus ride and stuff to go there every morning. And home is sad. I'm not gonna do this. But he said, you know, I quit the job and I stayed home. 2 weeks later, I called one of my other friends and said, hey man, do you have anything going on right now? Because I know you're into some kind of business stuff. And he's been posting a lot of stuff about whatever he's doing, you know, what kind of marketing, whatever he's doing. And I said, do you have something going on that on the side that I can, you know, jump on? He said, yeah man, I do. I said, okay, sure, awesome. How about we kind of, you know, pitch me in and what is it all about, and so I can kind of, you know, get a sense of it. So he said, hey, yeah, can I link you up with my coach? I said, yeah, sure. So he put me on with his coach, and the coach was like, hey, you know, he went all blah 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 about marketing, about residual income, about retirement, or all this stuff. But I asked all the dumb questions. Is this MLM scheme? Is it pyramid scheme? Am I gonna get this? Am I getting that? Why am I getting paid? Why am I paying to do this and stuff like that? And I said, thanks so much for your time, man, but I'm not doing it. I don't think it's legit. I'm not doing it. Nope, I'm out. I'm not doing it. And 2 weeks later, I reached back to the same guy. I'm like, hey man, is this thing still going on? He said, dude, you stood me up the last time. You know, my coach, I told my coach so many good things about you, but he just stood me up, man. What's up with that? I'm like, yo, dude, I loved it. I mean, I wasn't ready. You know, I didn't get more information. But right now, you know, I've done my research. You know, I've done my research, and I think I want to be on your team. He said, sure, man. So I said, but hey, there's one condition. If I'm gonna be on your team, I'm really gonna go with this full time. Like, I'm going all in, which you gotta go in with me, man. We really gonna do this together. He said, sure, dude, let's do it, man. Of course, he liked it. He was happy because that's what he wanted, right? He wanted us to do it together because I'm his dude. You know, we can do things together and stuff. And I was excited about it too. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So he had his coach. We sat down together. The coach was like, hey, man, you're gonna make a list. You know, make a list with the first 100 people on your contacts. I'm like, hey, what? He said, make a list, man. You got 4,000 people on Facebook. Make a list of 100 people who you know gonna love this business. Then start calling them right there. I'm like, wow, this sucks, man. I mean, they had me on spot. They had me on spot. But I made the list. You know, started calling people. I said, hey, man, I'm tired, man. Can we call this another day? He said, yeah, keep calling, man. I went home, I kept calling people. In my first month, I signed up 19 people. That was impressive. 19 people, first month, woo! That was good, you know. I signed up 19 people in my first month. That was awesome. I had a little trophy thing. I made some money with it, you know. I made some money. That was kind of cool. I liked it because, like, yes, this is residual income right there. Back then, I still didn't go back to work though. I didn't go back to work, you know. So after the first month, that was about 3 months after the surgery. So I was getting ready to go back to work and stuff. I liked the business, but I realized everybody that I had on my team. Wait, I spoke to my coach, my friend who was my enroller, my upline. I said, hey man, what's up with this business thing? Everybody that I had on my team is gone. Why? What's going on? Is that how you guys do it? Like what's up? He said, man, people just come in the business and go away. People are excited when they start, then all of a sudden they're out. I said, but you call that residual income? I don't think that's residual, man. I don't think that's residual at all. There gotta be something different. There's something we gotta do to do this differently. Well, do you guys use the internet stuff? He said, no, man, we can't use anything on the internet. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, man, you're my dude, but I can't do it. You know, I don't think it's legit for me to have people join my business and they can't duplicate. They can't, because I'm gonna keep recruiting the same. I'm gonna keep doing the same thing over and over. I see people in this company who've been here for 20 years, 30 years, but they're still looking for. They're still getting recruitment. They're still going from home meetings to home meetings, hotel meetings to hotel meetings, 3-way phone calls, and you call this residual income? Like, when do you think they're gonna call this residual income? When they're dead? I said, no, man. I want to create a system. The reason why I'm doing this business is because I really want to create a system where people can duplicate over time. So I don't have a problem to put in the work right now. I can put in the work right now, and at some point I say, you know what, after 3, 4, 5 years, I'm like, okay, cool, I've done the work. Now the system just keep duplicating itself. You know, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. And this wasn't what I saw at the time. Wasn't the thing that it didn't give me that opportunity to do that. He didn't give me the opportunity to do that. I said, hey man, I'm sorry man, I'm gonna leave this alone. You know, I quit. So I'm not doing it anymore. So after that, I went back to work. I was so serious about my job and catching up with things and emails and stuff like that. But I went back. I was like, hey, I really want to have some side gig going on, because after the surgery and thing, I realized you can't rely on just your job, man. You gotta look at something totally different. You gotta look for a job. You gotta look for some kind of side gig that's going on. That's what you gotta do. So that's what I started doing. Started looking for a side gig, and I started doing blogging. I learned how to design websites and stuff, and you know, I started doing internet marketing and affiliate marketing. I did that, but there was one lesson I really learned. I learned that all the top MLMers, all the top producers in MLM companies, guess what they're doing? All the home meetings. They tell us to do all the home meetings, hotel meetings, but they're not doing the stuff. You know, they're not doing the stuff. I was so upset about it because they were doing all internet stuff. And when they all had their blogs, they all had their pages, they had their funnels, they had things that they were recruiting people on, but they never gave those tools to their downline. They never gave those tools to their downline. Guess what they did? They used those tools for themselves, and they came to the meetings and tell us to do hotel meetings. They came to meetings and tell us to do phone calls. They tell us to make a list. They told us to do home meetings. They told us to do 3-way phone calls, but they are not doing it. They are not doing it. Why wouldn't they do it? Or why wouldn't they give their systems to their downline? Because the internet, because the system, because the industry is broken. Because the industry has said you can't do internet marketing. I don't even know why. I'm not sure why the industry said you can't do internet. But I mean, I'm not taking the human being out of network marketing. What I'm doing, the system that I've built, the funnels that I've built for my team, and what I'm giving to my team, what I've done is to streamline people. So I'm only speaking to the right people. I'm not going out there to speak to a whole bunch of people about my business. No, I'm not doing that. I'm speaking to the right people who have gone through the process and applied. So I have their information and I'm calling them. I say, hey, I see you want to join my business. Tell me what makes you qualified. Tell me about yourself. It's like an interview. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going out there and recruiting everybody. No. And I'm not, the phone call that I have, the phone call that I'm having with them, I'm telling them how to sign up and everything. That's the human factor in what I'm doing. That's the human factor in what I'm doing. I haven't automated everything, but I've automated the process of streamlining people, of getting people to you. You're not going looking for people. It's a whole, I know this is hard to understand because people are coming to you instead of you going to them. So now they're coming to you. I've created this funnel. They all find themselves coming to you because now you have the opportunity. You have the opportunity, so they should be looking for you rather than you looking for them. They are looking for opportunities. So now they are coming to you. Guess what? You are picking your phone call, calling them and giving them the opportunity to be part of your team. So if you don't like home meetings, I get it. If you don't like hotel meetings, phone calls, 3-way phone calls, and making all this big lists and stuff, I totally get it. I don't want to do that stuff either. I've done it in the past. It's not fun. Trust me, it's not fun. I don't want to do it either. But it is what it is. That's where the system works. But there's another system. That's why I'm giving this tool. I've designed funnels, tools, and everything. If you look right now on this same page, you're gonna see the benefit. What you get from being in my downline. So everybody that joins on my downline, the benefit, they get all these tools. These tools run for like $4,000 or $5,000. Everything that I've designed, it runs for like $5,000. If you don't want to be on my team, totally fine. You can go out there and pay $5,000. Go out there and pay $5,000 and see the money's gonna come to me. Pay $5,000 and use the tools, for your business. But if you're really serious about your business, you really want to grow your team, if you want to grow your organization, this is what I'm giving to my team. I give this to everybody on my downline for free. Why wouldn't I give it to you? Because if you benefit, I benefit. That's the reason why I love the MLM industry, because you can help people help themselves and you still benefit from it. Indirectly, you still benefit from it. So that's the reason why I love this too. So if you don't like that, if you don't want to speak to people on the phone, if you don't want to have direct contact with people, if you don't want to do these home meetings, because this is a truly residual income. I've developed something that is easily duplicable. You can go in there and duplicate it for yourself, send it to your own team members for free for them to use, because when they use it and grow their teams, then you're also growing. I hope to see you on the inside. I hope this actually makes sense for you, and I can't wait to read your application for you wanting to join my team. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.